Alrighty, YouTube. Smells like exhaust out here. It's a little different. It smells like somebody's using their snowblower. That's what it smells like. Oh, I can hear a snowblower. I can hear a chainsaw too. What's this all about? Is that a snowblower or is that chainsaw? Ah, G-cycle snowblower. Anyways, I'm gonna make a video here on my lawnmower. As you can see, it's totally covered. Been doing some work on it. I don't know if you knew or not, but it would only run on one cylinder. Tested the. I've had this thing for a long time. It's run on 2 cylinders for such a long time. Then I only started running on 1 cylinder. Tested the compression with my compression tester, as you can see there, and found out that there's only like 5 psi of compression. I was trying to figure out what the heck's that all about, and pulled this cover off, and both of those push rods, instead of being like this where they're supposed to be, they are both sitting down on the bottom like that. So they weren't even opening and closing the valves. So I put those back in and it ran great. It just sounded beautiful. And then, I'm cold. And then it started petering out, and then it only ran on 1 cylinder again. I'm like, what is it this time? I'm getting so frustrated with this. And by the way, this thing has a lot of hours on it. But it still runs great. But I'm like, what is it this time? So I pulled this spark plug out and put it over here to test for spark, because I know this one always sparks. Tested for spark on this one. The spark plug was totally fouled out. So I put a different spark plug on there, which is actually too big for this hole. It can't come out this hole, so I have to pull this whole cover off. And there's Ethel again. Anyways, I put a new spark plug in there, and it's running great on 2 cylinders again, just beautiful. And then it kind of started backfiring, didn't sound too good. Found out that the gas in it was horrible and deplorable. It hadn't been filled up in about a year or so. Hadn't been really touched because I haven't done much work with it or anything like that. So, and the reason why it hasn't been touched for long, or the gas hasn't been touched for a long time, because it has a giant freaking gas tank. I put 2.5 gallons in here, and it's barely touched the bottom of the gas tank. Just like, just a little bit in the bottom. See, just a little bit. Didn't even touch anything. It's just residual from the. It's just totally empty. With 2.5 gallons in there, so that's why I didn't fill it up in a long time, because you fill that up and it'll last you a good 2-3 months. It's crazy. But now I've got the right spark plug for it. I've got a Brooks & Stratton lifetime warranty spark plug, which I don't know how they can really put a lifetime warranty on a spark plug, but might as well, because if it breaks or if it quits working, they'll give me another one for free. So I'm up for that. In this fuel filter right here, the fuel is just totally yellow, but it's more clear now. The gas that was in there is just horrible, and pretty thick too. This stuff in there, the new gas isn't really thick, but that old stuff was. So we'll get that new spark plug installed in there. I'll get a battery in there. That battery's just in there for some strange reason, but I'll get a battery in there and get her started up for you so you can hear what she sounds like. She sounds great. Probably sound even better with this brand new spark plug in there. It's the Brooks & Stratton Platinum Edition. Holy crap, I'm cold. I'm shaking like crazy. I apologize for the shakiness, but this was its original spark plug to it. That came with the lawnmower. But there's a long story behind this lawnmower. I might tell you in the next video. So see you in a minute, YouTube. Alrighty, got that new spark plug in. As you can see, that old spark plug came out. See that? The spark plug was too big. The nut on it was too big to come out of the hole, so I had to take the whole top end of the engine off. Yeah, the story on this is it was owned by a turf farmer or grass farmer or sod farm. And he would do all of his sod on his land, not the big stuff, not the acres and acres and acres of land, but on his own property, like his house and stuff, he would use it. And he had a lot of grass, and he used it every day, and he would use it, and his stupid sons would use it, which would abuse, they would abuse it. Which I hate. I hate people that abuse machines just because they can, you know. Especially when they know that they're not going to pay to fix it, that their parents will. So that's missed me a little bit, rubs me the wrong way. But let's see how she starts. Like I was gonna say though, she's got a lot of hours on her. I don't know how many. It doesn't have an hours counter, so yeah. And I'm still cold. You can see by the way I'm shaking. But we'll start her up here. Got full choke. Be nice to have a good battery connection. This problem again. I gotta go through all the wires again. I've rewired this thing twice so far, so I'll just grab a pair of pliers and redneck jump it. See? Effective! And she sounds great. A lot better with that spark plug than the other one. Cold. The light from the abyss. No snow chains. Just never needed them. Same problem again. There we go. She has her quirks, especially in the wintertime when she gets wet. As you can see all the electrical in there's wet. And that's kind of the key fob is kind of acting funny. So I might have to grab a new one of those. Because she's great. Guess how much I got her for? Got her for free. She was a whole tractor when I got her. She's just been abused by my cousins. When I was younger, I was 13. I got her when I was 13. I'm 17 now. I've had her for quite a few years. But when I got her, I kind of used her as a four-wheeler. I didn't have a four-wheeler at the time. I wanted to ride something like a four-wheeler, so I rode her around. And there's really nothing worse for the wear, though. There's nothing really that I've found that's wrong with her because I did that. So I want to show you this real quick. I'm going to use this to pry this off here. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't get that off. Because it doesn't want to come off. Let's see. Just a second, I'm going to go pry this muffler off for you though. I want you to hear what it sounds like with without the muffler. It sounds so awesome. See you in a second, YouTube. Sizzling in the ground. Now you'll get to hear it without the muffler. I know. Back pressure and all, blah blah blah. But it's got a pretty long pipe. It's got a pipe across here. See, across here. There's one from that side all the way across. It's got a pretty long pipe. I still don't like to run it too long without the muffler. Still sounds cool though.